and welcome back to my film and TV channel. And we've got a nice family film today. It's an adaptation of a film that's been adapted many, many times, mainly not as a musical, but this is a musical version which has been done before for this film. And we're going to have a look at something called, well, you'll probably recognise it, Scrooge, A Christmas Carol. Yes, we're going to have a look at that. Please, if you are new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications. Be great to have you on board. Please spread the word. Do all film reviews, TV drama reviews, information vlogs, lots of different stuff. So it'd be great to have you on board. And if you do get a little moment, just press that little like button, that little thumbs up button. Yeah, make an old chilly film and TV watcher very happy if you can do that for me. It'd be my appreciation as ever. Yes, this is 96 minutes. Yeah, correct time. I think it's longer than what it's based on. A bit more of that in a moment. 96 minutes of PG. An animated musical version produced by Timeless Films and written and directed by Stephen Donnelly. And it's actually based on the 1970 live-action Scrooge the Musical. So if you like that, you may like this a little bit more. And it was released on Netflix on December the 2nd. What's it about? Well, let me have a think. It's one of the original time travel films, really, if you think about it. I love time travel, I love Star Trek, all that sort of thing. So it is really one of them when you think about it. A supernatural time travelling musical adaptation of Charles Dickens' cult Christmas story. Jessie Buckley, Olivia Colman are some of the voices in this, and Luke Evans is Ebenezer Scrooge himself. So all these comments, any scores I've got here, there's not a lot of stuff out there at the moment. Whereas at the 4th of December 2022, 11 a.m. Yeah, Internet Movie Database, which is basically Joe Public's thoughts on it. 73%, quite a lot of reviews on there. 73% positivity, 6.1 out of 10. I'll take that. Anything over 6 is good, as you know. Metascore, though, the critics, let's have a few humbugs for them. Right, miserable bunch this lot are. Metascore, 42% positivity. Not great. That's just 7 critics, though, but I say they're all pretty miserable. Even the positive, 60 out of 100. It went from 20 out of 100. I don't know. They need a bit of Christmas spirit, these guys. It went from 20 to 60, and even the 60 wasn't exactly overly high in praise. Let's have a look at a couple of the guys. The Hollywood Reporter's Frank Scheck, as I said, he scored it 60, so he was the highest. He said it's all a bit much, really, and the constant tonal shifts from a sort of demonic fantasia to bouncing musical numbers proves more than a bit jarring. It doesn't help that none of the songs are particularly memorable, but it's give it 60 out of 100. I can see where he's coming from. I thought the songs did limit this, but a little bit more of that in a moment. And as for Movie Nation's Roger Moore, I think I fell out with him now. 38 out of 100. Roger, what's up with you, mate? You need a sort of bit of mistletoe up your bum, mate, and liven you up a bit. He said just about any other rendition of Dickens' classic novella that you can hunt down is going to be better than this treacly humbug from Netflix. Boo, humbug, Roger, humbug. Right, my thoughts, because I don't have a lot more critics, so I don't even want to quote some of the critics because they're all pretty miserable. I'm going to give this 7 out of 10. There you go. I'm going to say sod you critics. That's what I thought of it. And yes, I will admit this is perhaps a little bit more personal for me. So obviously some of the cruel words sort of hurt a little bit. Certainly a lot of cruel words from the critics on this, and there are. Has the world got too many of these adaptations? Possibly. Yes, possibly it has. But for me, I'm always interested in an update of Scrooge the Musical, and I think this is what this is, because this is obviously linked to Scrooge the Musical, the original from 1970, as I already mentioned. I think this is just a nice addition for family viewing for a new generation, perhaps that isn't as dyed in the wool on Scrooge as obviously those critics are, and I should be, but if I like something, I like something. Okay, the songs are a problem. They are a problem. And when it did kick off, I thought, oh, this isn't very good. Where's the 1970 versions gone? But that's what it is. There are some new songs in this, but there are some taken from. And when I talk about 1970, if I say Albert Finney, that's the one I'm talking about, which remains one of my favourite films, which almost every Christmas I watch at least once. I've watched it a couple of times some Christmases. My family was here, but obviously now it's just me. So I do. I think, yeah, I did definitely watch it last Christmas. Will I watch it this Christmas? I think I will. Yes, it's one of my favourites. It's as simple as that. So that's why I'm looking at this film from a more personal point of view. So yes, they've adapted probably about three of the songs from that for this, and it's not quite as good, the adaptations. As I said, the new songs have introduced aren't exactly toe tappy, so that is a problem for me. But as I said, from a personal point of view, I'm going to give it a lot of leeway. As I say, some of the songs have been watered down slightly, but the elements are still there. And what I like about this as well is some of the lines from the characters, and some of the characters. There's a dog involved in this, which hasn't been in it before. And I'm not a big dog fan. I just like the different change. Some of the humour works as well. There's slight variances from the set lines, of course, and the humour sort of worked for me. It made me smile, which is what we want from a Christmas film, is it? And a Christmas film. I think this is a nice, simple addition to the stable, if you like, on Scrooge the musicals. And the animation is excellent. Probably better on some bigger screens. Someone was commenting before about the juxtaposition of certain Fantasia elements with other elements, and yeah, I can understand that, but it worked for me. I thought it was very, very good. And yes, like its 1970 predecessor, it did leave me with a tear in my eye, and I will admit it. So there you go. From a personal point of view, yep, 7 out of 10. I liked it. Give it a chance. See what you think. If you don't like the 1970 Albert Finney version, then yeah, you probably won't like this. And as I said, I'm not overly impressed with the songs and the way they've been adapted in this. So generally, I just thought it was a really fun family film to watch. So yeah, Merry Christmas. Let me know what you think. It's nice to hear. Thanks for watching. Please, until we meet again, I always one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.